Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's Torn Down the Middle, chapter 22, and this one's titled, Oh, What's This? Shoto looked around at the group and nodded a greeting to everyone before taking a seat beside you on the sand, his knees up with elbows resting casually on top of them. You smiled happily across to him, your eyes lingering on his soft, well-defined arms. What are you doing here? You asked casually. My family owns a beach house here, and we decided to come for the weekend, he said frankly, his mesmerizing eyes taking you in softly as he looked across to you. Must be nice to have a house here that you can come to whenever, Kirishima piped up. You looked over to him, and your eyes went past the redhead to a very seething blonde beside him. Bakugou's crimson red eyes had the intent to kill look in them, and you could almost feel the black aura radiating from him. He obviously didn't like Shoto being there, or being so close to you, one or the other, but maybe it was the first option, because he had said that you weren't his type, right? Your train of thought led you right back to square one, and you scowled at your fake boyfriend. Screw you, you can't sit there and hate Shoto if you hate me already. Oh, Yin, you have a bit of sand on your cheek, Shoto said as he gently placed a hand on your opposite cheek and turned your face towards him. It successfully broke you out of your annoyed trance, and your doe eyes met his. He tenderly brushed something off your cheek with his other hand, keeping the original one where it was to keep you looking at him, and your body froze on command. You're tense, Yin, he said quietly and lowly. Your heartbeat increased. Has Bakugou done something to frustrate you again? You let out a sigh. Whew, damn it, I thought he was going to pick up on the fact that his touch is making me feel things! Yeah, but it's okay. You're here now, you replied back softly. A smile pulled at his lips at that last line, and your body broke out into nervous sweat, realizing how forward you sounded. I'm glad my presence calms you, he said gently as he let your cheek go. You giggled shyly and looked away. You heard Bakugou softly, and then he stood up. Gonna go for a walk, he stated angrily as he turned and stormed off. I'll go with you, bro, Kirishima said, and scrambled to his feet to follow the stalking, raging blonde. Your eyes followed the pair as they walked off together. You started to relax more now that Bakugou wasn't constantly staring you down. Dinner's ready, Mina called, and you looked over at the food that she'd laid out. She had really gone all out. Shoto got up quickly and turned to extend a hand to you to help you up off the sand, which you gratefully accepted, your eyes glossing over his torso and his rippling abs that were visible through the open part of his shirt as he helped you up. Naturally, your eyes slowly travelled up and met his, and you both looked into each other's eyes before you shyly looked away, a smile pulling at your lips. This layout's plus ultra, Mina, you commented, letting go of Shoto's hand as you walked over to the table. Shoto stayed close to you as you walked around, getting food, and sometimes your hands would touch as you reached for the serving utensils. It felt like every 3 seconds you were saying sorry for touching his hand. He didn't seem to mind though, and would always offer you the serving utensils first before he used it. Hey Todoroki, you want to stay with us tonight? Mina asked. We have 2 rooms, 1 girl's room and 1 boy's room. I'd like that, Todoroki said as his heterochromic eyes glanced across and settled on you. Yo, Kieran, Baku coming back to eat. They'll miss out, Kaminari said with a mouthful of food. Dunno, you shrugged. He'll come back when he's ready, I guess. Bro, what's gotten into you? Kirishima asked as Bakugou kept marching purposefully onwards. Did you and Yin break up? No, Bakugou snapped. We didn't. So why are you so mad then? Is it because of Todoroki? But you were even mad before he turned up, Kirishima mused. I'm just pissed off, alright? Yeah, I can see that, Kirishima chuckled. But why? I don't get what's going on between you two. You're still together. Did you have a fight earlier? Yeah, Bakugou grunted. Oh, I see. What happened? Kirishima asked in a bold move. It's complicated, Bakugou grunted. Kirishima sighed. Well, all I can say is, if you love her, you got to apologise and talk things out, yeah? She's your girlfriend, bro. She'll understand. Yeah, but she's not. Faking it, Bakugou replied with a scowl. What? Kirishima shouted. Bro, and you never told me? Oi, I have my reasons, okay? Bakugou snapped. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. It's complicated. Kirishima stayed quiet for a moment, thinking about what Bakugou had just said. Do you like her though, bro? He asked. Bakugou went bright red in the face. No, why the hell would I like Yin? Kirishima looked at him. Lying isn't very manly, Bakugou, he said bluntly. Damn, Bakugou spat. Is it that obvious? Bro, I can't believe you just asked me that, Kirishima laughed. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but no one said anything because we all thought you two were actually dating. So of course they would explain why you're always looking at her and teasing her to get her attention. Bakugou grunted. Bro, just ask her out for reals, yeah? I'm like 99% sure she'll say yes, Kirishima said as he gave Bakugou a good pat on the back. What if she says no though? Bakugou asked, his voice breaking and showing a degree of concern. Listen, bro, sometimes you gotta let that manliness override your pride, or you'll get nowhere in life, Kirishima said with a smile. How could she say no to you? You're amazing, manly, strong, and good looking. Anyone would say yes to you. Bakugou smirked. Yeah, guess you're right. It's just, I've only ever made a move on a girl once before, and it was when I was a kid. My memory's hazy, but she was a flower girl at a wedding, and I found a ring, so I gave it to her, but she obviously didn't care about me because she lost the ring, he said with a scowl. That memory's been with me ever since. Ayo, ayo, do I see the eyes in the comments like, oh, what's going on here? We'll have to stay tuned for chapter 23 coming tomorrow.